Stampers, this is Dawn from DawnStampInc.net, and today we're going to make a holder for the new size hand sanitizers that we get from Bath & Body Works. So this is the new size. Now I do have older videos that show the older size, which looks like this, with the narrow top right here. But like you can see the difference in the two sizes. So this is the holder. Let me show you that. Isn't it cute? So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're using a piece of Mossy Meadow, and this is cut at 2 by 11. And then we're using a piece of Whisper White, gold foil sheet, and then also gold glimmer paper. So let's grab our paper trimmer. So with the 11" across the top, we're going to score this at a 1/2 inch. I'm going to use this right hand side first. So a 1/2 inch, and then I'm going to turn it. And we're going to score it at 1 1/2, 3 1/2, 4 1/2, 6 1/2, 7 1/2, and 8 1/2. For the 1/2 inch, 1 1/2, 3 1/2, 4 1/2. Then we're going to skip the 6 1/2, then fold the 7 1/2, and then 8 1/2. Okay, so we're going to use the large oval punch, and this is the 1/2 inch and this is the 1 1/2 inch score line. So we're going to punch our oval right between those two score lines. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of stamping. Let me show you the stamp sets. We're using Christmas Cuties, and we're going to use this Christmas Blessings for the front. And then this is going to be the inside, which is the most wonderful time of the year. And then the tree is from the Lots of Joy. And then we're going to use for the background, we're going to use these little snowflakes, and this is from the Wonderland stamp set. So I'm going to grab our Stays On, and this is the white Stays On. Looks like this, and you also get a little scraper to apply the ink, and then you also get the refill when you purchase this ink pad. Okay, I'm just going to lay a piece of scrap down. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and stamp snowflakes all over the background. Okay, one nice thing with the Stays On and that it dries really quickly, but you got to remember to put the lid on your and it dries really fast. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and build our tag. I'm going to use the Mossy Meadow, and I'm going to use the 2 3/8 scallop circle punch. I'm going to punch that out with the gold glimmer paper. Then we're going to use the 2" circle punch with the Mossy Meadow. Okay, so now we're going to do some stamping. We're going to stamp the tree with the Mossy Meadow Classic ink. And then we're going to stamp Christmas Blessings with the Mossy Meadow also. And then I believe I'm going to have to use another piece of scrap. We're going to stamp the inside grating. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Alright, okay, so now we're going to use the washi label punch. I'm going to punch out, let me see here, I'm going to punch out the Christmas Blessings as close as I can to the right hand side. Okay, so I'm going to take the Christmas Blessings that I just punched out, and I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller. You punch right about there. Okay, so it's going to just sit right on the front with the dimensional. Then we're going to take the large oval punch again, and we're going to use this for the greeting on the inside. I'm going to take the tree punch out the tree. And then we're going to also punch out a tree with the gold foil sheet. Okay, then you might remember this little trick that I showed you, I think it was last week, with the tree to make it smaller. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I just put a piece of scrap paper so it's like an extended arm, and I'm going to cut this tree a little bit smaller. Just like that. Then I'm going to take the itty bitty accent punch pack and punch out a star. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and build our tag. I'm just going to put fast fuse on the back of this Mossy Meadow piece so it stays put over top of the glimmer paper. Then we're going to pop the trees up on dimensionals. Okay, so I'm going to use the multi-purpose liquid glue, and I'm going to put some glue at the very top of both of the trees. I'm going to put the star on the mossy meadow tree. Okay, and then I went ahead already made a bow with the linen thread, and that's going to go on the gold tree. There. Okay, so we're going to add some basic pearls to the gold tree. Okay, so then we're going to pop this tag up on dimensional. Okay, so one more thing, we're going to punch out the scallop oval with the gold foil sheet. Let me get the dimensionals again. Okay, so now let's put our holder together. We're going to take the 1/2-inch score line, and you're going to fold it up and put it right up underneath that 6.5-inch score line that we didn't fold on the score line. That's just going to serve as a guide. And I'm just going to use the fast fuse. Put it right there, just like that. So it should sit flush on the side, just like that. And then this is going to fold over, and you want to make sure that this holds flush where it's squared up. And then this is when I'm going to add a dimensional. Let me get my little border cut here. And this little dimensional is going to serve as a little stopper. I'm going to put it this way. Just like that. Right where that lid stops, just like that. Now I'm going to take my bone folder, and I'm just going to make these creases really, really nice so it stays shut. Okay, so now this is where our Christmas blessings, this little greeting right here, is going to go on the front. Okay, so then this is going to serve as a closure part of your holder, just like that. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and put this on the inside. Okay, so then you're going to take your hand sanitizer and you're going to slide it in from the side and then up through the oval punch. You could also put a glue dot on the back side of your sanitizer or on the bottom so it sits in the holder securely. So let's go ahead and put our tag on the front. Just like that. Isn't that cute? So that sits up just like that. So then here's the other one. Isn't it cute? Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.